everybody, and welcome to a gorgeous afternoon.
Radio working again. God damn it, Dad.
So, welcome.
Generosity. Have you tried this?
Welcome to a gorgeous afternoon here at Brookfield, Wisconsin, in Life with
Your dad
Professor
must have
Retro,
been bored.
Professor Retro. We're on our way to Walmart for pudding.
Whatever else.
Air's on, 70-some degrees out.
Phone call completed.
Beautiful sunny. We're supposed to get storms in 10 minutes, but I look
The
at
clouds, there's no crappy indication.
I know, but I looked at the radar and it looks like it's going to hit us later on this afternoon at 4:30. It's really going to get bad. So,
Still feel bad though that I slept through the storms and I wasn't up for my Lucy.
that's okay. I was up for her, and it was bad last night.
I'm surprised I slept through it.
At about 2:30, it was horrible. Wind, rain. I think some places got hail. Hell, parts of Milwaukee had tornado warnings.
Did we have hail?
No, we didn't have any.
Thank God, because their car was out. We can't really park it in the garage now, can we?
No, we get too much stuff in there. We're preparing for something. That's about all I'm going to say. Gotta love construction. What's weather outside where you are? Let me know. Is it cold? Is it hot? You live in Florida like my mom? You live in the Midwest like we do, where the weather doesn't know what it wants to do?
Bipolar, get it right.
Yep. Pretty soon I'll have to get the lawnmower up and running.
Well, you can wait till I get money again on the 26th. That, if it stays nice.
I gotta get that up and running and gotta get gas for it. Get all the sticks and branches and stuff picked up in the yard. It's almost here, and then we go into summer. Tired of the air being on?
I don't want to waste the gas.
That's true. Sunglasses, Paul. You may proceed.
It sucks we have to turn here.
You know, but construction, what are you gonna do?
I guess the construction ain't too bad around here, but Racine's crackhead construction.
Racine is horrible. There are roads that don't even need to be torn up.
This one could use to be fixed.
Then we have to take the long way because the way we usually take.
The bridge still ain't fixed.
No.
They're sure taking their time on that.
Yes, I am wearing a leg lamp shirt. I know it's not Christmas.
Well, it doesn't say anything about Christmas.
No,
It just has a leg lamp, and it says Fragile.
I also have a leg lamp night.
I thought it'd be bigger, but
I did too. You can actually go visit the house from A Christmas Story.
then tour it.
I think so. But at one point in time, one of the stars of the show, I think it was the star that played Grover Dill, him and the owner of the place got into a fight. And now
No.
he's banned from going there.
I think when I get money from Paris, I think we're going to make a trip out to Hartford.
My wife has got her mom's
Old Cecil. If you remember the show Beanie and Cecil, it's a 1962 cartoon. My mom's got the character Cecil the sea serpent. He just looks so rough. He's kind of decaying. And I found a woman in Hartford that will be able to restore him. And it should be about $50 or a little bit more. And I want to restore him. And I told Paul, after he's restored, I'm literally going to cry because my mom could not see him restored because he was starting to look bad when we found him out of the basement after the flood in our old house. And I want to restore him from my mom. Even though she's gone, I still want to do it for her.
Now that the weather is starting to get nice out, I'm probably going to plan some outdoor vlogs where I'm actually taking pictures of different places because I wanted to do that right after my dad died, but just things didn't seem right at the time to do it.
You were still grieving.
Yep.
I'm going to tell your mom I want to get him restored. And I think she would say that's a good idea.
It needs to be restored. He needs a spa day.
Lady said he needed a spa day because he looks rough. He really does. I didn't realize how bad he looked until after Jimmy got him down. His fur's coming off and his mouth is decayed and
Yep.
poor guy.
What old toys do you have? I have an old Cabbage Patch Kid. I have a Nighty Diaper Bear.
I don't know where that is.
No, that disappeared somewhere.
I don't have my Cabbage Patch Kids. They got stolen.
Gen Xers, if you remember My Pet Monster, I've got one of them.
A Gen Xer females. If you remember the My Child doll, it was a little doll that they made it look like you, if you got a My Child, put it in the comments. Because I still got My Child doll. She's up on my shelf. She doesn't have her original outfit. That got lost over the years. But my mom crocheted a little outfit for her that she's got on.
Or Pound Puppies. Or if you were a fan of Shirt Tails, you have a stuffed Shirt Tail member.
I got a big old bogey. And I got a little bogey too. I think Burger King's those. You could get them. Hardee's. I had all of them.
There's some interesting cartoons back when we were kids.
And I have Bogey the monkey, Rick Raccoon, Ty the tiger, Pammy Panda, Digger the mole. I think that's it. And then later on in the show, you had Kip Kangaroo. He's kind of annoying.
Or the original Care Bears.
I have a few original Care Bears.
I had original Transformers at one point in time.
I have an original Care Bears. I still got Graham's Bear, Grumpy Bear, Cheer Bear.
I had
Lots of Heart Elephant, the cousins. I got Bright Heart Raccoon, Love a Lot, Care Bear.
How about you Karate Kids fans? You remember Karate Kid action figures? I had a few of those too.
I don't remember those, but I wasn't a boy, so.
Hell, I have one of those animal-looking Cabbage Patch Kids.
I don't remember the pets. I vaguely remember the pets.
I remember when those first came out, it was a madhouse in the stores for people to get them.
Cabbage Patch Kids? Oh God, yes.
Same with Super Mario Brothers 3. And my mom could tell you the story of how she got that for me.
Cabbage Patch Kids, I think my mom got me one. And then all the Cabbage Patch Kids I got were from my uncle.
For my retro game fans, here's a piece of trivia. Answer it in the comments. What movie gave us Super Mario Brothers 3?
That I don't know.
And I'll give you the answer in the next vlog.
That I do not know.
I'll give you a hint. Had Fred Savage in it.
You'll have to tell me when you're not recording. I've got an idea, but I don't know if it's the right idea. No, that ain't it. You'd have to tell me.
And there were toys, and there's still toys today that are just designed, they're cartoons designed to sell toys. I mean, we've got that still going on because we've got Paw Patrol, which was created by toy manufacturer Spin Master, that was designed to sell toys. Bluey you gotta look at it. It's designed to sell Bluey line of toys.
Ooh, that looks pretty in the light.
Back in my day, we had He-Man, which again was designed to sell toys.
Can't forget She-Ra.
She-Ra.
I never got it, but I remember her. And I remember He-Man.
Designed to sell toys. If you remember back in the 90s, the old Yu-Gi-Oh cartoon was designed.
Oh my God, yes.
Was designed to sell the trading card game. Every time they were going to put out a new Yu-Gi-Oh card, people had to go get them.
My ex was one of them.
You're married to one.
My ex, Terry, was one of them. He had to go get them.
I had binders full of them. Plus I had
So did he.
Plus I had cards that were not even allowed to play in tournaments.
So did he.
But again, every time they were going to put out a new card in the stores, you would first see it on the animated cartoon.
When Yu-Gi-Oh! The movie came out, Terry had to have it.
There were 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! Movies, I think, or 3. I liked them, but I didn't like them.
I only saw the first one, and that's the one my ex Terry had. Aw, one lone goose sitting there all alone.
But I get it. Some people are that fanatical about things like that. When I was a kid, I was fanatical about Garbage Pail Kid cards.
Who was it back then? I even had some Garbage Pail Kids.
I used to have baseball card collection, but then I got rid of that.
No, you still got some downstairs. The ones that didn't get messed up.
I collected Mad magazines.
I don't know what happened to your Mad magazines, but I'm fine. Every time I see one, I have to get it.
I collected comic books. Used to have, I think, 2-3 whole giant boxes of comic books. Then I had a stupid moment at one point in time in my life.
You sold them over a dumb bitch?
Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't have cared if I was with you. I wouldn't have cared how much money we needed. I wouldn't have had you sell your comic books.
I did a lot of stupid things in my life.
Who hasn't?
I've changed over the years. If I start making a collection, I tend to keep it.
Who hasn't done stupid shit over the years? I think everyone has. Nobody's perfect.
I collected weird things when I was a kid. I collected pencils. rare.
Are you sure you're not my son's father?
I collected rare pencils because we would go up
No,
north.
this kid just collected pencils. He didn't give a shit what they were.
We'd go up north on the weekends. We had a cabin way up in Portage, Wisconsin. Portage and Poinette, Wisconsin. And this is back when my Uncle Jim was still alive. We'd all go out to antique stores and stuff like that. I would go look for any rare pencils. I had a pencil that had old aspirin in it. I had a pencil that had old rocks in it. It was so interesting because when I was I think it was a Cub Scout or a Boy Scout back then, we had a day where we had a thing where you had to bring if you collected something, you could bring your collection to show. I dug out my pencil collection, folks, and I showed it. And people looked at me and go, "You collect pencils?" I go, "Yes, I do."
Well, look at my uncle. He collects paper clips that are just like different designs.
Your Uncle Jim?
We saw him.
We did. Uncle Jim lives in Massachusetts.
I want to visit him again.
You too. Then I could show his collection of vintage war cards.
962. Where we gotta go? 962 or 417.
We're at 967, so we got to go get James.
I'll call tomorrow if they call him now.
See if we still have some free ones.
I'll call tomorrow or whenever. We should still have some free ones.
It's gorgeous out today.
I'm digging out shorts.
Yeah, I know. It's going to be short weather.
I didn't realize it was going to be this warm. Otherwise, I would have kept the shorts out.
I think because of the temperatures, why we're having some bad storms this week. Usually right when the weather starts to warm up is when we get thunderstorms. Don't know why. If you know why, tell me in the comments down below.
It's finally just starting to warm up.
It's time to start putting away the winter coats, digging out your shorts. Like me, get your lawnmower equipment all up and ready to go soon. Hell, you might get a vlog of me riding the lawnmower.
Oh, that'd be fun. You bounce it up and down.
I know, our yard's full of tiny little bumps. It's like riding a small roller coaster. Give me a chance to test out the gimbal, see if it follows me while I mow the lawn.
What do you mean, see if it follows you?
It has the ability to lock on your face or your body, and it turns wherever you go. Kind of neat.
Where are you putting it?
Probably up
On the table.
in the backyard. And maybe on the flower thing in the front yard. Definitely got to mow the lawn. I know it's not going to change to colder weather. Because our backyard neighbor will complain.
Is it getting long?
No, not getting long now, but if I sit there and wait, it will get long, and well, then we'll have an issue. I want to avoid issues. But first things first, I'm going to need you and Jimmy's help with the backyard.
Or what?
Pick up sticks.
You can make Jimmy pick up the sticks. Why do you need my help?
2 people can get it done faster.
I ain't picking up sticks.
With all the storms and everything, we've had a lot of sticks and stuff fall in the yard over the years.
That's Jimmy's job.
We are now at Blue Mound and Moreland Road. Direction is Moreland and direction is Pilgrim. I would take it into Brookfield Square to show you how dead it is inside there, but last time I tried to film in there,
Was it Brookfield or was it,
no, it was Brookfield.
I couldn't remember if it was Brookfield or, no, not Southbridge. The guy the security car was fine with you filming.
Yeah,
Brookfield or somewhere else.
I think we're seeing.
Well, we're seeing, yeah, but Brookfield, it was either Brookfield or another one that was here. Not Mayfair, there's another one. Bayshore.
Oh yeah, where I tried to film on here a couple.
I think it was Bayshore.
No, it was Brookfield Square because I remember I got told I couldn't do it.
I thought it was Bayshore.
I had to carry. I have a smaller gimbal now, so my other gimbal kind of lost in the move.
No, you just need a shirt that's got a pocket, and you face the camera out.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Kmart told me Kmart and Racine told me not, or Caledonia told me not to film either.
I don't remember that. I thought they were okay with it.
No, they weren't.
I don't remember.
Yeah, doing those when COVID hit.
Now what are they building?
Who knows? I remember when there used to be a Toys R Us behind that hotel.
Really?
Yep. I was dating one of my exes. We came down to hang out. We were supposed to go to a candy factory out here with my mom and my dad, but I got so sick it wasn't even funny. Not to mention, I had Indian food before that. toilet was my friend for like 20 minutes. It was funny, out here during the floods last August was nothing but water. Now we're almost to Walmart. There's people without electricity because of the storm last night. It was bad.
I'm surprised I slept through it. If it was loud.
Well, it was more lightning, wind, and rain.
Well, why was Lucy so scared?
I have no clue. I think the wind scared her. I'm sitting there in bed telling a dog you're safe. Then I was telling a cat the same thing.
Where was Pete?
On the bed.
He's never liked storms.
My Spicy just was like, it's a storm.
Who gives a fuck? The other cat's like, I don't give a shit. While Pete and Lucy are the scaredy cats.
Intersection of Portland and Greenfield. I think if you went far enough in Greenfield, a lot of places had tree damage. I remember when I first moved to Cambridge, that first Monday I was there, we had a massive storm. Knocked out the electricity. I almost thought we were going to have that last night.
I'm surprised we didn't get any tree damage in the backyard.
I know, I was kind of glad because I really didn't want to try to power up the chainsaw.
Nice water over here, whatever they're doing.
As you can see, we're about to pull into the Walmart parking lot. I have a story about someone yelling at us saying we weren't in the Walmart parking lot. But that's for another time.
Okay.
I guess I could tell it. Around my bachelor party, I had 2 of them. We had went miniature golfing out in the Dells. And the miniature golf course had this guy sitting on a chair, making sure people were safe and walking safe. As we're walking back to the car, the guy looks at us and goes, "Hey, this isn't a Walmart parking lot."
Okay.
Just laughed and went walking. Yeah, I remember stuff that far back. Trying to find a parking spot.
Ooh, damn it.
I almost thought the same thing.
Wait, go up. Damn it. Wait, there's one over there.
Now you tell me. But there's one closer.
Go around.
Every one of their mother. Yeah, I see one.
2 over there now.
Every one of their mother wants to come to Walmart.
They always do. It's Walmart. What do you expect?
Yeah.
They're here.
Hello.
Come on, drive. Everybody and their mother fluffer wants to come to Walmart.
And, well, we are here. We walk into the doors of Wally World.
A few moments later.
Alright, we are done at Walmart. We had an issue, but the issue rectified itself. Go home, search for shorts, relax, or wake up Jimmy and
I'll let him sleep a little longer.
my stepson likes to stay up late and sleep in the mornings. You can ask my wife, I'm the exact opposite.
I've been trying to get on a better sleeping pattern.
Yeah, I noticed that.
Sick and tired of being up all night.
Come on, people, I want to go home. Okay, thank you for being nice.
Okay, I guess I only had $12 on the card.
We got 2 hams, a bunch of puddings, some milk.
Those should fit in the toaster oven.
Yeah, the ball. Our oven's still janky, but I actually found a way to plug it in on the upper plug so we don't have to pull it out all the time. And I swept back there so we can push it all the way against the wall. We head on home. Busy traffic. So,
I mean, if you want to bring the clothes in, I can find your shorts too. Find shorts. I know where my shorts are. They're all in a pillowcase.
beautiful 70-degree day. It's almost 80 degrees. Oh, I see the clouds start to get a little darker.
Well, get home where he will. He's not going through now because I hate it.
Still trying to call my mom. How convenient. So supposedly we're under a tornado watch.
Better warn Jimmy the tomatoes are coming. He had to have been like maybe 3, 4, or 5 years old, and he was cute. We said both we were me, my mom, and our roommate at the time, Brenda. We said, "Oh, we're under a tornado watch," and Jimmy heard it. He goes, "We're under a tomato watch?" And then he goes, "Tomatoes are coming." And we could not get him to say tornado. He kept saying the tomatoes are coming.
Of course, there's also, what was it, Dick the horse?
Yeah. Gray horse from Aldi's. He wanted something, and my mom's like, "Well, what do you want?" And he picked this little gray horse. We get done with the groceries, give it to him. He's playing with it in the back seat. And we go, "Jimmy, what's your horse's name?" He goes, "Dick." Me and my mom just fell apart. We go, how about Richard? No, Dick. I'm like, oh, I don't remember if Dick the horse got messed up in the flood, or Dick the horse just got lost. I don't remember.
Of course, there was also the Cabbage Patch Kid that was so dirty it was actually black.
Oh yeah, Cabbage Patch was white, now it's black. And he's the only Cabbage Patch Kid that I know that suffers from male pattern baldness. Poor Harvey. And then I literally had to take something and sew his head back on around it. I had to sew it and make it tight to keep his head on. Every time he turned around, Harvey's head fell off.
Oh.
Went through hell and back. Poor Harvey. I feel bad for that little Cabbage Patch doll. Those weren't the original ones though. Those were the ones that were made in when they kind of... That was his first Christmas present.
We gotta get a light bulb so we can test out the crayon maker.
And
Have a crayon maker.
if anybody remembers the crayon maker, put it in the comments. Crayon makers are fun. When your crayons would get small and real small, we take all different colors and put it in the crayon maker. Purposely think Jimmy would break the crayon so he can make the crayons. Mama, this one's broken. Let's put it in there. Okay. That light bulb, but I don't know what happened to the light bulbs. I'll have to bring it up and I'll have to see what kind of top up and see what kind of takes. They don't remember. He loved that thing. That thing was fun. He wanted that so bad one year when it came out. Found it, but it was a bitch to find. We got lucky though.
When I was a kid, I had a science lab. We didn't make the little science-y things you could drink. And then my Uncle Jim, when he was alive, he found this candy called boogers. They were gummies literally shaped like boogers. Same color as boogers.
My favorite is when you had slime and you went, and you go like this and people think you sneeze.
Yeah.
You sneeze. Fun. Slime was fun. Get down, boy! There was a guy with the dog just dancing away, and the dog's probably thinking, what the hell are you doing?
How many people wrote naughty words in their light bright? I did.
I think I did too. I had my mom's light bright.
Or how about Woolly Willy?
What?
Woolly Willy.
Oh, wait, is that one thing that was plastic and it had where you could make a guy and have a beard?
Yes.
Okay, I remember that.
I had an Etch-a-Sketch.
I think I had one. I think I had my mom's. That was fun.
I always wanted to break it open to see what was inside of it. I had a spirograph.
I had my mom's. Those are fun too.
I had car bingo.
What?
Car bingo.
Never.
They were bingo cards, and if we went on a road trip as a family, me and my mom would play car bingo, and basically you had to see how many different license plates you could find on their bingo card.
Gotcha. No, we didn't have that.
It got boring when you got to a state and all you saw was the same thing.
Yeah.
Florida. One of these days I want to go visit my mom.
And save up and keep the money in the bank and we can all go for a visit. We pack up all the cats and take them with. That's the only way. Who's going to take care of them?
That's very true.
Who's going to take care of the cats? I'll have to get to our carriers because don't I have two?
Yeah, you
So I'll have to buy two more. Your mom won't care if we bring all 4 cats around.
and Lucy.
Yeah, gotta go. She's got to get her used to car rides.
Yeah, I know. I remember moving from Racine to Brookfield. We had to stop at a gas station because Diablo had an accident.
Puked and shit.
I just had a Cody poop.
Diablo was notorious. I have to give him that. I missed that cat. I missed my black devil. There are so many times that I'll see Looney, like the back of him,
And you think you see
and
Diablo.
then he looks up at me like, no. Then I go, oh, hi, Looney.
I do that. I keep saying Spooky. Spooky is my mom's black cat. My mom's oldest cat. Her youngest is Dexter.
And her second youngest passed, and that was an ultimate shock.
Yeah, mate.
That was Paul's other girlfriend, because that cat loved the hell out of Paul. She would literally meow at him to get his attention, and if he didn't, she'd bug the hell out of him until he gave it to her.
We would wait on top of the couch until I passed by and meow at me to pet her.
Yep, that was your other girlfriend, and now she's gone.
Yeah, no. Just a heart failure?
Yeah. Your dad's taking care of her. He's got D-Man. That's what he would call him, the D-Man.
Mm-hmm. Girl Diablo.
But he started calling him D-Man because he couldn't remember Diablo. I said, that's fine. You can call him D-Man. I call him that all the time.
Or D-Kitty.
I call him I would call him D-Man all the time. That was my D-Man.
We lost a lot of animals the past couple of years.
Yes, it was hard losing Diablo and Mona.
But Emma hit you the hardest.
Emma hit me the hardest.
But we got Lucy Lou.
Yeah. That's the stupidest shit, and she just makes me laugh.
It's funny, when you play with her and she gets serious, she growls at you.
I think that's what happened to your bracelet. Seriously, I think that's what happened to your bracelet like this. I think she got her teeth on it and pulled it and it broke. I'll just have to get another set.
Yeah, I had a bracelet similar to my wife's. Mine was black.
And then it had a little
It had a heart on it.
and it connects to yours. And I looked and it was broken. I'm going to look in more into it. Maybe I'll get the same one or maybe I'll get a different one. I'll have to look into them.
As long as you don't get them stupid things you had with his when he was hitting you.
No, I don't like those. This I thought was really cute and kind of sweet to have.
One person I know with his girlfriend decided to get these things that hang around your neck, and you push the button on it and the other person can feel it. So all you did was see them push the button multiple times like a doofus. I watched them do this and I'm going, what's the point? You have a phone. Text. Call. Don't push a button to make it vibrate.
They look like a bunch of idiots. Two idiots pushing the button.
Yeah. Hell.
Hit the button. Oh, look at me. I'm pushing the button. It's like they were always in the same damn room.
It's different, folks, when my wife decides, oh, I want to send this meme or this reel to my husband who's laying right next to me.
We do that all the time.
Most everybody, couple does it all the time now. But that stupid button thing was, yeah.
I'm really sweet posts for my husband or funny things, and I just go and hit it and send it to him. And then you go, oh, really? Now it's on. And then you start sending me stuff. We can keep doing it back and forth.
She sends me the weirdest stuff.
And you don't send me the weirdest stuff. Blaming it on me when you send me the weirdest stuff, too. Don't. Innocent dude.
I want to know, folks, why do these people cover themselves in shaving cream and act stupid? Or there's this one called Mr. Hungry that pops up every once in a while. He dresses it, he covers himself in chocolate.
That one's weird.
And he does it in his car. And I think I saw one where he's like, this is what a chocolate bunny looks like, and he takes a bite, and then all of a sudden you see, I'm a chocolate bunny, and he's covered in, ooh, an ambulance is coming by. He's covered in melted chocolate.
It's a fire truck. You were wrong.
Oh, okay, I was wrong, it's a fire truck. Yeah, I was to get some bad weather again. Maybe I'll stand at the window and record it. Who knows, I was going to do that last night, but it was too dark.
And you had a puppy to console.
Yeah. So to console the puppy and console the kitty, and then I decided to listen to the weather radio for a bit.
I'm surprised you didn't wake my ass up to console the dog and cat.
I don't need to wake you up, it's just a storm.
Hey, at least you're nice. You're not unlike my kid.
If the electricity went out, I guarantee you he would have freaking decided to wake up.
Not necessarily.
That kid can sleep through a tornado, probably.
Kid can sleep through anything. Hell, he slept through when the car crashed into the railings at North Memorial. No wait. I think he was asleep when the person hit our car too on North Memorial in Racine.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like, good way.
Yeah, when our white Intrepid got hit, he slept through that.
Years ago, I crashed into a parked boat trailer.
Dumbass.
And the person's boat trailer, he seriously thought the guy was going to come out after we told him with a baseball bat. The guy has a bit of a temper. To the point that he literally put a sign out in his yard begging his girlfriend to come back to him.
A little pathetic, but okay.
You could tell it was summertime because he would start up his freaking muscle car.
That car sounds like shit.
Yeah, it does.
There's missing windows and... Stay.
Oh.
Mom did say your dad did have a smoothie maker.
Yeah, I owned it. I think it's one of those magic rules. I used to have a smoothie maker too. Looks like we're going to be stuck having... Ooh, maybe we can actually make it to take Lisbon.
Get over. The car's coming. It's turning over here. Get over.
All this construction is weird. I almost thought we'd have to take the Ooh, my lucky day, a green arrow. Maybe I can have another one. 3 o'clock, almost it's rush hour to get home. I seriously think the storm is going to hit us like before 4:30. It's supposed to hit us an hour ago. Who knows, we might be lucky. It might just be light and done. Come on, people, it's Green Arrow, you may proceed.
They're hoping roots grow out of it.
They're waiting for an engraved invitation. I have no idea why my wife is in a pudding kick lately. Those were real good. Buy vanilla pudding and some bananas.
No, you buy banana pudding. Get bananas, chop them up. That's what we forgot the last time we made it.
Yeah.
And get vanilla wafer cookies.
I've never had it with vanilla wafer cookies, but I've always
Yeah,
had...
you have. I made it that way, Domas.
Oh, yeah. You can turn. It's safe to turn now. Thank you. Get back to work.
You have to disregard the bananas.
Yeah.
Domas.
We just had Oreo pudding today.
Too bad.
I got birthday cake pudding in there, and we got some different pudding flavors today.
I don't know why I'm on a kick with pudding. I don't know why. I just
Have Jello I can make, but
I like Jello, but I don't like making it.
yeah, I gotta boil water, mix it with the Jello.
Then you
put
gotta
it-
make cold water, put it in there, and
Yeah.
then you gotta let it sit forever.
Yeah, I know.
With pudding, instant pudding, it just in 5 minutes done.
Yep. Almost home. I was surprised we didn't have tornado sirens last night. There were everybody on thread was telling that lived in the Milwaukee area was saying there were tornado sirens everywhere. Oh, here comes a yeah, you can't see. They don't have it pointed at the street, but there was a convertible.
Cool. There's Penelope.
Right in the window. And we are home, folks.
There's no puppy in the window.
Thanks for watching. Remember, the Roseworth Stories are out. Stay frosty. I'll see you in the next one.